My name is Henry and I'm a carp fisherman. Basically I fish for carp. There's a reason for this. They grow the biggest, pretty much. They're beautiful and they're very, very clever. Some places I fish, the carp are so wary, you have to try to outwit the fish every single day of your life. And I believe this is why I have a real passion to keep trying to catch carp. Right, now the most important thing about angling, or carp fishing in general, is fish location. There's many ways of looking for fish. You can look at them through binoculars. My preferred method is by climbing trees. I've got certain trees all over this lake that I can climb. I can look down and see what the fish are doing. I love the fish. People say to me it's cruel, how can you go and catch fish? But the thing is, I put the fish back. And when we do catch a fish, we take very good care of it. We have various different things to help them have a stress-free time on the bank. I believe as a human we have a right to hunt. I need to hunt. And I like the feeling of outwitting a fish. All my closest mates are made from the fishing bank. I started with them when I was very young, and they all still do it too. There's a great social scene. Now I'm a bit older, I spend more time on the bank by myself. That's because it's got more serious for me. For 40 or 50 years these fish have been caught on a regular basis. Maybe only 2-3 times a year. But that's enough to stop them wanting to eat fisherman's bait. With lots of bait, I believe I can get their confidence up and make them open to being caught. These fish are so clever, you know. The mind game, it's like a battle against the carp. You're trying to outwit the carp knows you're there, he's trying to outwit you. It's like a game. And it can go on for years until you've caught the fish that you're after. This fish here is called Starburst. I caught her then at 29 pounds. 3 weeks later, she's 31 pounds that time. The biggest fish is this fish here. This is called the Kennet Common. This is the most sought after fish on the complex. When that fish rolled into my net in the morning, 6 o'clock in the morning, I doubled up really, very tense all over because I couldn't actually believe that I'd actually caught that fish. I was almost in tears of emotion, just happiness really. So all the effort that I put in, all that time, all that money, I kept on doing it and kept on doing it, and then I had the best success I've ever had in my life. It's probably the most beautiful thing I've ever seen. Perfect. These birds out here are called coots. They're an angler's worst nightmare. Those coots are very near my bait right now. When they find my bait, they dive and dive and dive and eat the lot. And we've got some ducks coming in from the left. They're looking as well. They'll want a bit of bait as well. There's ducks, coots, swans, seagulls, you name it, they'll get you. This is where the fun begins. I used to fish for all different types of fish. And then I discovered the carp. It was always the hardest fighting, the most beautiful, the hardest to catch. So that's why I fish for them. I've fished for them now for maybe 20 years. All I think about when I'm at home is how I'm going to catch the fish. If I'm not fishing at the lake, I'm walking around the lake, having a look for the fish. Or I'm baiting up the lake, or I'm at home making bait to bait the lake with. So virtually all my time is spent making bait, looking for fish, driving to the lake and actually fishing. I can't work too much because that affects my fishing, so I just have to do just about enough work to pay for my fishing really. I'm really going to put in all my hard work over the next few years and try and achieve my goals. There's a burning desire within me. It's the only thing I've ever done that I really, really enjoy. I really, really get satisfaction from. So I'm willing to sacrifice lots of money. I'm willing to sacrifice the normal sort of life that other people live because I want to do this. This is my thing.